breaking away. Harper's got midfield.
Rice is out there. Touchdown 49ers!
The throw is into the end zone. It is a touchdown to the tight end.
Throwing in the end zone. Caught it!
This is jam-packed Kezar Stadium in San Francisco, where the 49ers met the Cowboys in the NFC Championship. Pass went for Willard in the middle, but linebacker Leroy Jordan timed it beautifully and intercepted the ball. Dwayne Thomas started right, cut left, broke a few tackles, and went into the end zone. He went for Gene Washington long, but All-Pro Mel Renfro made a brilliant leaping interception. For the Dallas Cowboys, it was yet another chapter in their storybook climb to glory.
The Cowboys were to defend their NFC title against the same team they had defeated in the previous NFC Championship, the San Francisco 49ers.
Fake to Willard, back to throw Brody, 5 yard, it's intercepted! And down to the 1 yard line. The Calvin, he's in for the touchdown. Brody, the quarterback, and he drops back to the 10 yard line to pass, throws one down the middle, intercepted by Jordan at the 20, back to the 15, Jordan to the 7 yard line. Staubach pitches out to Thomas around left in, there goes Wade, touchdown! There it is, the Cowboys are the champions.
So it was the air-conscious San Francisco 49ers against the ground-grabbing Dallas Cowboys. Advancement to the conference championship game.
Fumbled the ball, picked it up on the first bounce, goes the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35, the 40, 45, the 40, the 35, the 25, 15, 10, 5, touchdown 49ers!
Staubach looks and throws, touchdown into the end zone. Dallas will kick off. Onside kick. And it was in the midfield stripe, and the Cowboys have recovered the football. Right, and Hayes is to the left, and back goes. The throw is into the end zone. It is a touchdown to the tight end. A touchdown in there. No, Ron Sellers. The Cowboys have wrestled away the lead. The Cowboys 30, the 49ers 28. What a stunner.
Bill Walsh, who has brought the 49ers from nowhere. Tom Landry has been 5 times to the Super Bowl, and we are about ready to get the championship game underway. Montana throwing short to Solomon, who goes over. White going to go high down the left side to Tony Hill. 2nd and 6 from the 20. Cooper in motion. Elliott stays in the block. And Montana throwing in the end zone to Clark. Touchdown! Wide left. Jay Salty at tight end, but there goes Dorsett. Untouched. Johnny Davis. Play action fake. And White setting up into the end zone to Cosby. Touchdown. Dallas 27. San Francisco 21. Montana to Elliott to Solomon. Solomon to the 45, to the 40, down at the 35.
He does a great job.
Back to Live. The pass to Dwight Clark is good, and up by Benny Barnes. Montana in the middle of Solomon, inside the 15. 3rd and 3.
We'll see a pickup sometime on the right side, possibly.
Montana looking, throwing in the end zone. Clark caught it! Dwight Clark! It's a madhouse at Candlestick.
The NFC Championship game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. It's been a long climb back for the Cowboys since the famous game in the playoffs in 1982 in January that started the 49ers in their road to 4 Super Bowls and ended the Cowboys' vision of America's team for another decade.
Touchdown. San Francisco leads 7-3.
And Eggman handoff, Smith coming left. Johnston got the block, and Smith will easily stroll in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
The Cowboys lead it now 10-7.
Wing right, Aikman back to throw, sets, looks deep, ball. Right side, a man is there, Harper. It's up in the air, and it's caught at the 7-yard line.
Aikman to throw. Quickly to Smith, who's wide open. 10, touchdown. Here's his 28th effort. Touchdown Rice. 4:14 to play in this football game, and the Cowboys come out for the biggest drive in probably 12 years.
Caught, 35. Harper's breaking away. Harper's got midfield. Harper's got the 20. Harper's got the 10-yard line. Wow.
Oh, my, what a play.
Aikman, a straight drop, good protection. Over the middle. It's caught by Kelvin Martin at the 2. Touchdown. Touchdown, Cowboys.
The Cowboys are going to a Super Bowl.
How about them Cowboys?
We talked about this place being packed with emotion. When the two teams came out to be introduced, look what happened. Talk about getting ready to play.
I don't think in all my years I've ever seen that.
Here's Emmett Smith. Touchdown, Cowboys. Here's Steve Young.
Young sets up quickly, throws across the middle. Rathman falls into the end zone. Touchdown for San Francisco.
It is intense. Steve Young, pass incomplete, is picked off by Thomas Everett. Here's Aikman, back to throw it. Emmett Smith, he'll walk in. Aikman has Novacek. Novacek has a Dallas touchdown. Second down, about 4. Young. Sacked from behind. Didn't see him coming. It was Tony Colbert. Young back to throw. He is down again. Ozark. Harper's gone.
He's breaking away. 20. He's going to score. Touchdown. Dallas is going to win the NFC Championship again.
The 49ers poised to enter the Super Bowl for the first time since January of 1990. But the obstacle remains the same. The world champion Dallas Cowboys.
Back to throw again is Aikman. Some pressure. Gets the pass away. Eric Davis picks it off. He's got a lane down the left side. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown 49ers.
Aikman back. Pass is caught and dropped and left on the ground. Here's Young, pump fake. Outside the Waters, Waters inside the 10. Touchdown, he was in. They need something to happen again, the ball is loose. Second and goal at the 1. Floyd. Touchdown, San Francisco. Harold Johnston on the move. Ricky Jackson on the rush. Going deep. Michael Irvin, touchdown, Dallas.
Very, very effective.
Cowboys going a quick count. Emmett Smith is going to get in the end zone. 2 tight ends. Young goes back to throw, going deep. With Jerry Rice covered by Brown. Touchdown.
If you're going to work on him deep, work on him with Jerry Rice.
Emmett Smith, touchdown, Dallas. Young is alone. Here's that quarterback draw set up. And Young gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Steve Young. That is a terrific catch. Blair Thomas is the running back. They fake to him, and Aikman throws the end zone. Mervin. Touchdown, Dallas. San Francisco 43. Aikman again will have to throw, and does, and goes deep. The pass is incomplete.
You see, he gets
He
gets his left hand in there. That's the way defensive backs feel.
3 in a row won't happen.
And it's his day, and it's his team, and he knows it, and everyone else knows it.